Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. So Lakers beat up on the Cleveland Cavaliers yesterday, 128-99. Lakers are balling right now. We are the best team in the NBA. Yes, we've lost to some big teams, Milwaukee, Clippers twice, but based on chemistry-wise, based on how we're playing, based on how we're able to make adjustments game to game. Shout out to Frank Vogel for putting guys in situations to lead us. Kuzma the other night, LeBron was, did it with the Mavs. Last night was LeBron again. 31, whatever he had. I mean, this dude is 35 years old, 17 years in the league. Had 12 points or something like that, I think, going into the fourth, or it was crazy. Like he wasn't really going crazy, and then he turned it up. It was like, I saw a little clip just now that Tristan Thompson was, gave Bron a stare down second half. Cavaliers were up 3 points at that time. Then it said Lakers win by 29 points. So, I mean, shout out to LeBron for hooping. They said he had the flu the other night. I think it was a load management now that I look at it. Skip was saying the Lakers were sneaking the load management in. I think that's what we were doing, because there's no way this dude's got the flu. Next day he's flying, like whatever, four hours, going to the Bad Bunny's concert or whatever, and being on stage, and then coming out the next day and hooping. I mean, these dudes are filthy. They have the best technology. I mean, not like us, but if you got the flu, I'm freaking dead in a fetal position for 5 days. I don't know how this dude can play at an elite level having flu-like symptoms or whatever. But if it's load management, I actually love it. I like the fact that I like how we're playing as a team. I think we should do more of it, especially on these back-to-backs. I mean, at first, I was like, I don't want the load manage. I like AD, LeBron playing every single game, but I think we can do it now. And we don't have to do it like, we don't have to advertise it. But the way Kuzma's playing, the way guys, the bench, Rondo, I mean, he's hurt now with a fractured finger. The way guys were stepping up, even Quinn Cook, even Troy Daniels, guys off the bench stepped up when AD and LeBron was out. I'm not so hesitant to do this on a back-to-back in the foreseeable future, doing more, load managing with AD, LeBron, especially in the second half of the year as we start closing things up and we start securing. And we're on a 9-game winning streak, and so we can continue to do that. But last night, standouts to me, obviously LeBron James, shout out to him. Kuzma was back to being Kuz. Somebody was tweeting out and saying, I'm tired of Kuzma being inconsistent. That's what you're going to get. And I said this in my last video. I mean, Kuzma is not going to be that. He's not going to have a situation teed up on him like it was in OKC. In fact, if Kuzma went to a team on his own, he went to a team and he was a star player, he ain't gonna put up 36 a night. He might put up 36 here, he might put up 22 the next day, 17 one night, and then another 35 points here. He ain't gonna put up 36 every single night. So people, I think we have like we're too, I don't know, we're too in the moment. Like somebody was saying, I want Rondo to keep that same 29-12, 21-12. He ain't going to do that when he comes back. Kuzma's not going to put up 36 points every single night. And Kuzma was back to, his normal self, kind of missing some shots, inefficient, and doing some things. But, it's all a part of the game. It's going to be different from game to game. You're only going to have those superstars who really do what LeBron does each and every night, because they are superstars. They're that good. And but shout out to Dwight Howard, huge, 21 and 15, shooting threes, having fun, chemistry crazy. Him and JaVale McGee going back to back with that tandem. I think it's guaranteed. I think it's almost it almost makes sense to move Boogie. You hate to see it. The dude's got a knee injury. We signed him, whatever, but I think he's gonna get moved before February 6th. That's just my thinking, because if he comes back healthy, I don't see him in the rotation. I don't see getting a minute here and there. He might get something if, just to have insurance, to just have backup. But right now with JaVale and Dwight out there, I mean, we're at an elite level. There's no way Boogie can come back and compete at that level defensively, the way Dwight Howard does and the way JaVale McGee does. So he's $3 million, 3.5 sitting on the bench. It's an expiring contract. It looks great, and package that with somebody else to acquire an asset. Who knows? So to be determined. As I said, I'm not making any harsh moves right now. Okay, we just got finished playing the Cavs. We're gonna play Orlando on Wednesday. Next step is after that we go on a 5-game roadie, starting with Houston and then onto the East Coast. I think we play New York, Brooklyn, Philly. It's gonna be a fun East Coast trip to see us play against those teams and you know, kind of like go on a little tour. And then we come back. It's right around the corner, and we got the Celtics. I mean, not the Celtics, but we got. Oh yeah, we played the Celtics on that. With Celtics, New Jersey. We play Celtics, Brooklyn, New York, Philly, all that stuff. So we play those guys on the East Coast, and starting with Houston. But when we come back, we play the Clippers, January 28th. So it's right around the corner. I've been talking about this. I thought it was like a few weeks out, but when you look at the schedule, it's like right there. It's like 7 games from now, or 7 or 6 games from now, and so it's right there. And both teams are going to be ready. Both teams are going to play Kawhi, I think, Paul George, because there's no back-to-back on both sides, and let's get it on, basically. And regardless of that game, as a fan, I'm like, we need to win that game. But regardless of that, you know, it is what it is. But we're coming for the Clippers. It would be awesome to win that game, and not have that monkey on our back of Clippers trying to get us twice. So anyway, that's my thought. That's coming up real soon. Like I mentioned, I'm not trying to like make any crazy trades. One trade I would that would in my mind would be like what I would be thinking about. And I would want to acquire another asset though, but because we need another wing. But I like that dude Shea from OKC. You know, that Shea Alexander dude, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, whatever. I like him. Would you hit me in the comments below? Would you try to package something to acquire him? You think OKC letting him go? Hit me up in the comments below on that. Other than that, like I said, we got this roadie coming up. We got the Clippers, and February 6th is a trade deadline. I'm not making any harsh stances right now. I think we wait and see how things go, and just continue balling, continue building our chemistry, and continue hooping. Anyway, that's my thoughts today. Could change in about an hour. So hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeSportsLA. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for subscribing. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, be notified every time I drop a video like this in your inbox. And I'll holler at you guys probably later today. Holla.